Hello, everybody. Welcome to Zoom Ergos. My name's Matt. I'm here with Olympic champion Adrian Ellison. We're going to do this work, which is 2 times 15 minutes with 5 minutes rest. So my advice would be set up your machine just to do that. If you want to set the increments, you can do, but it's very complicated. And the 2 15 minutes are going to be identical pyramids. So we're doing 4 minutes at 22, 3 at 24, 2 at 26, 1 at a sprightly 28, and then down the other side for 2 at 26 and 3 at 24. So it's a more of a kind of, what do you call that? It's not
slightly unfinished pyramid.
It's an unfinished pyramid. So we're going to do 2 of those with 5 minutes rest. So it's a decent amount of rest. And so time to set up the machines. I'm just going to do 15 minutes with 5 minutes rest. Make it easy. Sip of water. Strip down to race kit. Hope everybody's feeling well tonight. It's nice and light. No, the clocks have changed. Yeah, maybe it's quite a long piece, isn't it, Adrian? So maybe you can talk to us. I know you watched the boat races over the weekend. You might talk a little bit about, some of the things you saw, some of the things we might think about technically as we go through the longer piece.
Yeah, okay.
So going in about a minute, I think. Yeah, we'll go pretty promptly because it's 35 minutes of session overall. And yeah, what we're going to do is Adrian will talk us through the technique. On each of the rate changes, I'm just going to push the legs for 3 to just make sure we get a nice dynamic change, keep it spinning along all the way. Okay, I hope everybody's ready. Just looking around, Adrian can see everyone on the screens to see if we're
looks like everyone's pretty much ready. We'll start in 30 seconds.
Okay, very good.
Starting with 4 minutes at 22.
4 at 22 to start us off with. Excellent. First of all, just establishing that
15 seconds.
Establishing that nice technical base for the whole pyramid.
10 seconds.
Look forward to it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. First 4 minutes just at 22. Nice and steady. And relax.
Yeah. Just sitting and swinging off the backstop. Sit and swing. That's it. Rhythm.
Try to feel that you are moving with the machine, not against it. So listen to the flywheel. Trying to pick up the flywheel on the spin. A little bit of acceleration through the drive. And then repeat.
Really simple. Yeah, good rhythm.
Now, for those with those tight hamstrings, just see if you can hold the knees down a little bit as you stretch off the back end.
Yeah.
Feel that you're getting the body onto the front of the seat.
Good call.
So we want about 10 degrees of body swing from the vertical forwards towards the machine.
Feel like the chest is rocking over before my legs break. Good.
And we talk quite a lot about sitting still at the back end. It's the body that we want to keep still, but the handle keeps moving. handle into the body and then away again at the same speed, almost like it's attached to a conveyor belt. And you're just going round the roller at the end of the conveyor belt, with the handle coming in and away at the same speed.
Fluid, always moving.
That stillness of the body at the back end is also stillness of the seat. So if you listen to the wheels on the rollers, you've got continuous movement of the seat as you come onto the feet and bounce off again. But you've got a distinct pause at the back end when you're holding the seat still while you get the body back onto the front of it. And we're already 10 seconds away from the first change. Next 3 minutes at 24. Get ready to focus on the leg drive for the next 3 strokes. Go.
Here we go. Push. On rate.
3 minutes at 24 now.
Same principles, just moving a bit faster.
Now this next minute, again, think about trying to keep the arms loose and straight as long as you can without locking them, but just focus on pushing with the legs and levering with the back.
Good.
Now see if you can relax your shoulders a little bit more, especially at the front end of the drive. Relax the shoulders, focus on pushing backwards with the legs, and just bring the handle with you.
Good.
Next 2 minutes is going to be at 26. Get ready to push the legs for the next 3 strokes. Pushing. Go. Moving that little bit faster. Now on 26 for 2 minutes. Flywheel should be moving a little faster than it was before. Make sure you just stay with it. that same technique, nice and simple. Think about the sequencing.
Yeah.
During the drive, it's the legs, then the back coming in and finishing with the arms. On the recovery, it's exactly the reverse. Recovery, arms, then body over, and then compress the legs. Just follow Matt's technique, nice and simple and consistent. And next minute is going to be the top of this first pyramid, 1 minute at 28. So we're going to accelerate the flywheel with the first 3 strokes with the leg drive. Spinning it up to 28. Get ready. Go. On the legs. Nice long drive. Aiming to have that split, the lowest it's going to be throughout the pyramid. Horizontal. Yep. Shoulders relaxed. Yep, good. Get ready to come down to 26 for 2 minutes. And again, focus on that leg drive for the first 3 strokes after the change. Ready? Go. Keep the legs down at the end of the stroke. And stretch. Stretch. Nice. Should be on 26 now.
Good.
2 minutes.
Rhythm now.
Continuous movement around the back end with the handle to give you time to float on the recovery. So you're not lunging at the catch. This next minute, going to focus on relaxing during the recovery and trying to keep the pressure off the feet once you release the seat. This minute. Keeping pressure off the feet until you make the connection at the front end, and then you're pushing hard. Okay, we're coming up to the last 3 minutes of this first piece. 3 minutes at 24. So the rate's coming down another 2 beats. Pushing the legs hard. Ready? Go. Push the legs. Hold them down. Patient. Should be on 24 now. I guess virtually all of you watch the boat races on television. Want you to try and remember how smooth and easy the Cambridge women made it look. Really simple. Nothing complicated. And also remember how powerful the Oxford men made it look. We want that blend. Smooth and powerful. And simple. It's a horizontal drive.
Good.
Handle moving horizontally. 2 minutes to go.
Chest up.
Just focusing on those big muscles in the legs and the backs. Fluid round the back end. The handle leading. Good job, everyone. Well done. Coming up to the last minute of this first piece. Make sure you stay on 24. Keep that split where you want it now. Leg drive. Nice. Shoulders relaxed, heads up. Think about the chest coming up over the legs, so not collapsing onto them. Paddle light. Good job. Well done, everyone.
Oh, that was quite hard. Oh, good, good, good. Oh,
Keep the legs moving.
oh, well done, team. Thanks, Adrian. We've got quite long rests, so I would definitely advise just paddling, just push the legs up and down a bit. Absolutely no work. Good. So just have a little think. How did that piece go for you? What was working technically? What kind of focus? What did you do well? Do you want to carry on into the second half of the workout? Already halfway there. Ooh, that's good. So for me, I felt I probably went a little bit hard. So next one's going to be tough, but I'm just going to be in it. I'm just going to be in the moment, pushing it along, focusing on the stroke I'm on, not worrying about what's ahead or what's behind. But what was good about the workout for me there was, felt like I was in a nice rhythm, just listening to Adrian. I was really trying to thinking my hands moving dynamically with that stillness at the back, with the hands just moving out and leading the chest over. That was really helpful for me. And also I really like the calls for the just pushing the legs on the rates changes. It helps in both directions. And coming down off that 28, that's quite challenging, isn't it, to try to keep the split there. So well done, everybody. So we've got a bit of time still. So we've got 2 minutes 40 still remaining. So if anybody's got any questions or requests or observations, or they've done a great score in the first half, do share it with us. Everybody may be done for.
I think everyone's still catching their breath, probably.
Yeah. So Adrian, maybe you can help us out on this just by helping us focus on the section that we're in.
Yeah.
Just doing the work in the section that we're in. New legs, please. There's an order from one of our Zoom Ergos. Yep, we'll send you some new legs by the email.
Thanks, guys. I'm just coming back from injury, 2.5 weeks off, so that first one felt really tough. So, like you, Matt, I'll be pushing on in the second one, just trying to hold on.
Good. Well done. Good stuff to come back from injury. Just make sure you're not putting whatever you injured at risk. So, one way to deal with that might be to knock the drag factor down a bit if it was a back injury or something. Just make sure you're moving nicely. So, well done. So we've got 120 to go, Adrian.
Yep.
Yeah, so maybe just help us visualize a bit more in this one, being in the piece we're in, what we're aiming for, that would be great.
Yep.
A minute to go now.
Do we start off?
Same again.
Sorry, do we start off rate 20 or rate 22?
Rate 22.
If you want to, if you can always vary it. If you want to go one below, that's fine. But yeah, I'll be doing 22 to 28 and back down again.
Okay, great. Great, thank you.
You're welcome to follow along if you want to try. So just coming up to 30 seconds before we go, just starting to loosen up and paddle again.
Yeah, 30 seconds now.
So what's your focus for this one? Your own personal goal for this one?
Just think about the first 4 minutes.
Yeah. Really good quality in the first 4 minutes. Exactly right. 4 minutes of 22. It's a lovely rate.
Starting in 10 seconds.
Let's have a good row, crew.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
I must be in a different time zone. Sorry.
Don't worry.
Here we go.
Only at 22, nice and steady. Try to focus on that relaxation throughout the recovery. Feel that you're floating on the slide. You're allowing the machine to come to you. Imagine if you were in a boat, you're letting the boat slide underneath you. So there's no pressure under the feet to prevent the boat sliding beneath you. Once you begin the drive, you're fully committed. Putting all the body weight through the feet, so you become light on the seat. We're just going to keep the focus on rhythm through this first 4 minute section. Rhythm. Think about being relaxed and fluid and efficient. Really simple movements. No unnecessary movements at all.
Like it.
Just simple, basic. Pace it so you're not pushing too hard. Got another minute left at 22. We're going to be really increasing the pressure later, but right now, just really simple and relaxed.
Really good start, guys. It's flowing along.
Have a little look at what your split is now for 500 meters. When we get to the change and we move to 24 for 3 minutes, we're just going to get that split down 1 second. Rate's going to come up very easily. Split's going to come down very easily. We're going to push with the legs for the next 3 strokes to get it up to 24. Ready, go. It's just a small change. It's going to come really easy for you. You should be on there now. Rate 24. That split just a little faster than it was at 22.
Good. Committing now.
Yeah, but don't be over ambitious. Just relax and go with the machine. So you're keeping on top of it, just like you would be doing in the boat. Moving with the boat, keeping on top of it. Feel that harmony with the flywheel. It's just like the old analogy of keeping a bicycle wheel spinning by putting a ruler or a rod between the spokes and tapping it along. Same applies now to the ergo. Catch the flywheel at the right speed, tap it along.
Yeah, good call.
Let's keep that focus for the next minute and a half to get through this section. Moving with the flywheel, catching it at the right speed. Not too slow, not too fast. Goldilocks catches, just the right speed. That's it.
Good.
Okay, have a look again at the split on your screen, 500-meter split. We're going to bring that down another 1 second for the next 2 minutes at rate 26. So get ready to accelerate with the legs on the next 3 strokes. Ready, go. Again, it's just a small change. It's going to come easy for you. A little bit more freedom of movement. 2 minutes at 26. The flywheel is spinning a little quicker. You've got to stay with it. Moving a little quicker off the feet. And the handle coming away from the body a little quicker to reflect the speed of the drive. So we're thinking about being dynamic, but also being relaxed. That's nice. Well done. Just pushing straight backwards at the front end. We're not lifting the shoulders. We're not lifting the handle. It's a horizontal movement.
Good. Sit up and breathe.
Now we're coming towards the top of the pyramid. Get ready for 1 minute at 28. And we're going to drive with the legs. And we're going to keep it only on 28, but let's see how low we can get those splits. 28 power strokes. Ready? Go. Show me what you can do now. Just at 28 though. So you've still got time. Push the legs. Push the legs. That's it. Yeah. Shoulders relaxed, even now. Push the legs. Good. Straight arms as long as you can. So delay that pull until the last third of the drive. That's it. The next 2 minutes, we're coming down to 26. Ready? Go. We're going to hold the legs down on this one. Hold the legs down and stretch. Stretch. Yep. 2 minutes at 26.
Yeah.
Okay, now think about floating on the recovery, not lunging into the catch. Floating. Control. That's it. Keeping the chest up off the knees and compressing the legs. Go. You got 1 minute left at 26. Chest up. Compressing the knees. Good. Now relax the shoulders a little more at the front end. Let's put the focus back on the leg drive on this one. That's it. Coming up to the last 3 minutes at rate 24. So going to really hold the legs down and stretch on the first 3 strokes. Ready? Go. About sitting still and extending the arms. That's it. Bring the body over, following the arms, and then release the seat. Be patient.
Yeah. Push.
We're just going to focus on this last section on good technique. Simple rhythm. Just again, visualize those winning crews from the boat races. power and the simplicity. Smooth, relaxed rhythm. Minute and a half, 500 meters to go. So stay on 24. Keep that split where it is. See if you can rack up some more meters. Minute and a quarter to go. Last minute, 24 strokes. Focus on each one, complete each one. Sitting tall. Press the legs.
Here we go.
Last 12 strokes. Keep that patience and push. Push. Yeah, that's good. Just like that. Just like that, right to the end. Down. Well done, everyone. Great stuff. Keep the legs moving, please.
Oh.
Just up and down the slide. Don't do any work, but just keep the legs moving. It helps get rid of the lactic acid.
Oh, well done.
Great job, everyone.
Oh. Oh, that's hard, isn't it? Being confronted with your fading. Try to fight back. Oh. Really good. Well done, everybody. Great commitment. It's actually quite a hard session, isn't it? Oh.
It's as hard as you make it, Matt.
Everything's hard. But I think like mentally repeating the same thing, so you know where you've been the previous time. Then also I think it's quite good discipline, isn't it? Coming down off the higher rate to try to keep the flywheel spinning as much as you can. I really like that. I really like that feeling in the boat when you come down onto sort of longer rhythm. You're really trying to get the same run out of the boat, but with a bit less effort. So I love doing that on the Erg, even though it's hard. So how do people get on? Any PBs? Any spectacular explosions? We want to hear about it.
I wimped out of the second piece on the rower and jumped on the bike, and I can confirm it was no easier to pedal.
Good job. Well done for completing the session. That's good. Same commitment.
2/3 of a triathlon.
Yeah. Anyone else? How'd you get on? Let us know.
I just want to say I enjoyed that, but I know it did me some good. So I know I'll feel better in the morning from it.
Yeah, well done. Well done. I didn't see it was David went better in the second piece than the first. Yeah, a lot of help from the coaching calls. I really find it does help. You know, you realize when you have Adrian coaching on the Erg how you can let your mind wander a bit if you don't have that sort of input. And I certainly noticed that. Really helpful. What did you see, Adrian? Any tips for any of us that you could see across the group?
I think there's a few people who could do with working on hamstring stretching and getting a little bit more body rock over from the back end rather than sliding pretty much upright. which then leads to either a short stroke or kind of collapsing over the feet at the front end. So your body's moving in the wrong direction when you want to be totally under control.
Yeah, I think that's just hold on for that a second, because I think that almost all of us have got tight hamstrings, right? Because of the lifestyles we lead, they're sitting down a lot. So I really try and work on hamstring flexibility. But also, like Adrian was saying, at the back end where you have the moment of stillness with the body, find keeping the hands moving is good. But then I try and feel that I'm actually lifting my chest up and over before I break the knees. And for me, that helps me to pivot a bit more from the hips. Otherwise, I think that what I can do is go forward with the arms, but the body's not quite set. So I'm trying to think about that as a way to activate. Different people find different things, but I'm finding that quite helpful to me, just to get up and over.
In that movement at backstops, where you got to fully at backstops, your arms are starting to go away, your shoulder blades are starting to come over your hips, but your bum actually goes backwards.
Yes,
that's right. Yeah. It's good to be aware of that. That's right, because then that's telling you that you're starting to swing forward, right? So that movement is a really good movement. And if you're in a boat, that's the one to just look at the seat of the person in front and don't go before they go. So I think that's a really good point you make there, that you're engaging in the right way, ready for the catch. Really good thing to think about. We all have little things. You try and feel different things, different motions, different sensations all the time. Just see if you can groove it in differently. But that's a really good call as well. So yeah, as my chest comes over, you can see it. Actually, almost you can see I'm exaggerating, but the seat's going backwards, which is great.
Yeah. Oh well, head of the dart coming up.
Yes.
So that's going to be
navigation challenge, isn't it?
Only in one place, really, because you could turn left or could turn right.
You'll follow the locals. Right?
I mean, you please yourself, really, but if you make the wrong call, you'll be going to the pub and not to Dartmouth.
Yeah.
That sounds like the right call.
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
Depends on your point of view, of course.
Well, good luck if you're competing in that. I know quite a few people who've been on Zoom Ergs recently have been training for that, and we've had some practice sessions actually online as well for some of you. So good luck.
Great.
Adrian, you obviously haven't been to Dartmouth.
I've never done the head of the dart, no.
Well, we were
In fact,
hoping
I'm not even sure I've ever actually been to Dartmouth, come to think of it. I might have been through it, but I doubt it.
Adrian, you've got to come.
Obviously going to be on my bucket list.
Yeah. This time, make it.
Beware, he will request a canard fin to get round those bends, though. So you'll need to equip the boat with
I need
special
all the help I
technical.
can get.
I'll show you a
Technical
pint,
stuff.
Adrian. We'll talk the course.
All the gadgets and gizmos I can get. I need them all.
Yeah, it's a brilliant course, actually, to be fair. And I went down it in a powerboat because I was showing a couple of coxes where the points of navigation were. And it's really interesting because when you're in the boat, you don't see anything.
Right.
And I was seeing things I'd never seen before. I was seeing, what's that? Yeah, there's a house up there and all this sort of stuff. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Just looking in the chat here, thank you for that. I was just looking in the chat. I've got low tech this week, but I can't see. I think Cinder was putting something in about raising some funds for refugees, but I can't actually see it. Maybe you can.
I was late as I was shopping for Ukrainian humanitarian aid. I'm now thinking how to incorporate the refugees into rowing. It has to be a positive way to integrate them into their new home. What a great thought.
We can be very selective and just go for the tall ones and the weightlifters and all the rest of it, all the really fit ones. Pile them all into where the boat clubs are.
I'm not sure the scheme allows that. Sorry, go ahead.
A couple of days ago when I was handing out supplies, and a very tall couple came in with their young children, and I asked them if they had rowed, and the father actually had when he was a kid, and the mother never had. And I was like, how? Anyway, but
Good job.
they're interested in their 8-year-old daughter starting. I'm like, well, she's a bit young, but she could probably start paddling. Like,
Oh, that's great. Well done.
Bit of sculling.
could, yeah, with to play, learn some skills,
Fantastic.
see how it goes.
Very good. Well, Thank you, Cinder. And thanks everybody for coming along this evening and enjoying the session with us. We are going to be here, I think, every Tuesday with the leg end session with one sort or another, usually with Adrian, if we can persuade him to sit on the sofa of reasonable comfort and shout at us. So tell your friends, every Tuesday we'll be here, and then there's a whole bunch of new sessions, I think, going up on the site as well. So hopefully get us more into the summer pace. So yeah, that was a bit of a shock to the system, the 28 at the top of the pyramid for me. So look out for more sessions coming out soon.
All right.
But now I think it's time to go and have some dinner. So thanks very much.
Yeah,
Good to see
well
you,
done,
everyone.
everyone.
Well done. Thanks,
All the
Adrian.
best.
Thanks, everyone. See you again soon.
See you all again next week, I hope.